In the heart of the mist-shrouded mountains, where the sun's rays struggled to penetrate the dense foliage, lay the lost city of Draconis. It was a place spoken of only in hushed whispers, a sanctuary for dragons long thought to be mere figments of imagination. Legends told of their majestic wings soaring through the skies, their scales shimmering like jewels, and their fiery breath capable of igniting entire forests. Yet as the ages passed, the dragons faded into obscurity, and the city that was once their home was swallowed by time and nature. Totsuya had always been captivated by tales of the dragons. Growing up in the humble village of Eldergrove, she would sit by the crackling fire, her wide eyes reflecting the flames as her grandmother spun stories of the great beasts. Her heart raced at the thought of their power, their wisdom, and the unbreakable bond they shared with the land. But as she grew older, the stories turned to folklore, and the dragons became mere shadows in the minds of her people. They dismissed her dreams of finding them, calling her foolish and lost in fantasy. Yet Totsuya felt a pull, a whisper in her soul that urged her to seek the truth. With each passing day, the longing grew stronger, and she could no longer ignore the call of adventure. Armed with little more than her grandmother's tales and a fierce determination, she set off on a journey to uncover the secrets of the lost city of Draconis. The path to the mountains was treacherous, winding through thick forests where the trees loomed like ancient sentinels. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth and moss, and the sounds of wildlife echoed in the distance. Each step she took felt like a test, a challenge to prove her worthiness. Days turned into weeks as she navigated the rugged terrain, facing storms that battered her spirit and wild creatures that lurked in the shadows. But with every trial, her resolve only deepened. She was destined for something greater, and she could feel it in her bones. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden hue across the landscape, Totsuya stumbled upon a hidden cave. Its entrance was obscured by vines and thorns, but something within called to her, a promise of adventure that she could not resist. With a deep breath, she pushed aside the obstacles and stepped into the darkness, her heart pounding with excitement and fear. Inside, the cave opened into a vast chamber, illuminated by an ethereal glow that radiated from the walls. Crystals of every color adorned the stone, casting shimmering reflections that danced like fireflies in the air. In the center of the chamber lay an ancient altar, covered in intricate carvings of dragons entwined with vines and flowers. It was a sight that took her breath away, a testament to the power and majesty of the creatures she sought. As she approached the altar, a soft rumble echoed through the cave, and the ground trembled beneath her feet. Totsuya's heart raced as she realized she was not alone. From the shadows emerged a magnificent dragon, its scales a brilliant shade of emerald green, glistening like the finest gems. Its eyes, deep and wise, locked onto hers. And in that moment, she felt a connection that transcended words. "Why do you seek us, child of the earth?" The dragon's voice resonated within her mind, a melodic sound that filled her with warmth. "What brings you to the lost city of Draconis?" With trembling lips, Totsuya spoke of her dreams, her longing to find the truth behind the stories, and her desire to protect the dragons from the world that had forgotten them. She poured out her heart, her hopes, and her fears, and as she spoke, the dragon listened intently, its gaze never wavering. When she finished, the dragon regarded her with a mixture of curiosity and admiration. "You possess a rare spirit, Totsuya. Many have come seeking power or glory, but you seek understanding and connection. This is a promise worth honoring." With a mighty flap of its wings, the dragon summoned forth a gust of wind that sent a cascade of crystals tumbling to the ground. The chamber began to shift and transform, revealing hidden passages and ancient murals that depicted the history of Draconis. Totsuya gasped as the images came to life, showing the dragons soaring through the skies, their bond with the land, and their guardianship of the realms. As the visions faded, the dragon spoke again. "We have hidden ourselves to protect the balance of nature, for the world outside has grown greedy and cruel. But you, Totsuya, have the heart of a true guardian. If you wish to join us, to learn our ways and protect the legacy of the dragons, then you must prove your worth." Totsuya's heart soared at the prospect. "I will do whatever it takes," she vowed, her voice steady with determination. "I will protect the dragons and the land." The dragon nodded, a glimmer of approval in its eyes. "Then prepare yourself, for the trials ahead will test your spirit, your courage, and your resolve. Only through these challenges will you earn the right to stand among us." As the dragon unfurled its wings, the air crackled with energy, and Totsuya felt a surge of power coursing through her veins. She was no longer just a dreamer. She was a chosen protector, destined to forge a new bond between humans and dragons. The promise of adventure beckoned her forward, and as she prepared for the trials ahead, she knew that her journey was only just beginning. The lost city of Draconis awaited, and with it the legacy of the dragons would rise once more. Thanks for watching. Please watch its upcoming 4th episode, Tatsuya Training. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe Universal Stories channel by UKB.